What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We've got a new update. We're on 12.3.4. This is version 2024.3.15. I believe about 50% of the fleet so far has been getting this new update. And hopefully, if you're waiting for that free update, the 30-day trial, you're getting it now or soon. Now, I'm very curious to see how 3.4 works today. Just kind of pulling out of my area here. I already noticed it doing some wild behavior on the lane changes. But we do have a few routes set up here. We put in about a few routes on our destination here. First one is the coffee shop. We currently have it set to average, no minimal lane changes. We're clear to the left. Kind of hesitated there for a second. We do need to get in the left lane. Great acceleration as usual on the 12.3.3 version. Very similar. Does seem to be very aggressive in this area versus the other day. Kind of interesting. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pull up. I don't know if we're going to actually pull into the destination or just cancel the destination once we get close by. But this first area we got is Aspire Coffee, just about a mile down the road. All right, we got the green light. This lane does widen up. I'll tell you what, that acceleration off the line is definitely stronger than the last update. That is for sure. Very quick. Now I do want to mention that we're still on no automatic set speed offset, and we have the minimal lane changes off. So that way I have it set for 15% over the speed limit. Again, beta will control it though, modulate the speed depending on the road. All right, let's go ahead and edit this trip. We'll go ahead and just cancel this one, hit done, see what happens here. Perfect. Yeah, super stoked at the frequency of the updates. I mean, if we get a 3.5 here coming in about a week or more, that would be a wild sight to see. Such confidence through that light. I can definitely tell they turned up the confidence meter leaving from the stop sign and stoplight, because it stops, it looks, and it goes. All right, we're merging over. Again, average, no minimal lane changes. So we have our next route up here. And what I'm going to do is, as we're driving through, I may change the route, destination, or change the route while we're en route. Wow, that confidence. Very inspiring. And they lowered the price to $99 a month, which is awesome. I think at $99 a month is definitely much more attainable. That $200 just and especially on months like, say you don't do a lot of driving, that $200 a month it hurts a little bit. All right, we got the green light. Confident acceleration. We got a pretty wide lane here. We're tracking on the inside. It had so much acceleration that it prompted this car to take off quickly too. It definitely has a different behavior off the line. You can feel it a little faster. Let's see if we can take a left turn here. Merging over. Again, quick response on the fly to change lanes. And almost good behavior there. We do need to get over one more. We still got the blinker on. I'm going to go ahead and initiate the blinker one more. Let's go ahead and disengage. Wasn't able to get into the right lane. So that'll be disengagement number one. All right, we got the unprotected left. We do have a pedestrian running across the street there on our left. We are clear. We're waiting for the pedestrian, and we're going. Nice and smooth around that curb. Merge into the right lane for our next turn. So I'm still not sure if FSD's getting into the wrong lanes, if it's just map data or not. It's really, I have to imagine visually it could see all those lines in the roads and knows that's a merge lane. Got our right turn coming up. Little early brake there. I did see a video by AI Driver too showing how the early braking versus just regen. And ideally that's what you want, is just regen. Like let off, regen to a stop, that's perfect. But the way they have it tuned right now, beta is definitely slowing down way early. All right, we're checking for traffic on the left. Taking a right on the unprotected right. Great acceleration. Let's go ahead and take another right here. So we do have this lane widening up. It is using the arrow to merge over, which I like, because in traffic, let people know you're going to merge. Merging back over to the right lane for the right turn. I can definitely feel the difference in this update for sure. It has introduced a little bit of hesitancy coming up to the stop signs, but I feel it like it's trying to dial back the new aggressiveness. All right, this wide lane opening up. We got to merge over to the right and then correct back in. It did cut the corner. I like that. Slowing down for no reason. Okay, for one reason, it dropped it to 25 in this speed zone. This little strip here, people do tend to drive quicker though. I have noticed. All right, we got our left lane coming up. We got cars ahead and behind. It's merging over, or turning left. It's a little early this morning. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll cancel this next navigation to Dutch Bros. And then now we got 7-Eleven. Let's see, where is that gonna take us? Looks like we are taking a left in here. I'm not sure where we're going now. Okay, we're rerouting. Kind of slow through this construction area. Another left turn. Feels very comfortable. All right, I cannot see anything to my left. Let's see, looks like we're gonna inch up. We're still good away from the curb. Got quite a bit of traffic. I see a total of 4 cars. And after that 4th car, we should be 100% clear. Kinda gotta dive out a little bit, not too narrow. All right, Beta's kinda wondering what to do here, because here's this area we don't wanna be in. We're kinda in this off-road area. Slowly merging to the right spot. I don't know about that. Like, how are we gonna fix that? Because, well, I mean, obviously it just needs to know where the street is to path plan correctly. Because if it did some wild move where it swung out there, I don't know. I think originally it just needs to get into the right lane first correctly. Ooh, a little close there. 4-way stop sign. Their turn. They're going. We're next. I love that it doesn't wait for it to do the full turn. It is just like a human driver would. Once it's kind of out of your view there in front, take off. Interesting that it's merging over as this Bronco is slowing down. I'm not sure why it changed lanes either, because we don't really need to do anything in this lane. We're going to be turning left half a mile. So this Bronco is kind of driving on the shoulder. We're yielding. Alright, perfect. We went through the yellow light. I thought we were going to stop. We do have some emergency blinking yellows here, but not the 25 speed sign, so it's just letting you know to be cautious. Changing lanes again. I think I need a Dutch Bros coffee in my life. So we're going to be taking a left here at the next light. So we are navigating to 7-Eleven, and then we have the Gilcrease Orchard as well. Alright, we got to get out of this lane. Again, that same behavior where I was trying to turn into that, what do you call that, a merge lane or like a shoulder lane maybe? In the middle here. I mean, at one point it was probably used for two turning lanes, but now it's just one. We got the protected green left. Nice and smooth around the turn, not too much hesitation at all. Just a little slow, but cautious there. That was nice. Merging over. Alright, on this one we will let it pull us into the 7-Eleven parking lot. It's a pretty difficult parking lot. I want to see how it navigates it. See if we can even get in there. It's quite a bit of cross traffic. And then we'll see if it can navigate us back out onto our route. We got the green light. And we still do have another green light on the other end if we do speed up quick enough. Accelerating nicely, beating the traffic out of the light. I was just gonna say, sometimes to catch these green lights you really gotta hit it, and FSD is not really gonna hit it. We'll see you in 5 minutes. We're back on green. Wasn't too bad, about 30 seconds. Now we do need to, I think we need to merge over in one lane over. Got quite a bit of room to do it in, although this truck is speeding up behind us. Getting going there. Okay, we are clear. Now it looks like we're gonna take a left at this protected green. Just get over beta. All right. Again, in the last few versions, and I noticed this still this morning earlier, it's still a little hesitant to get into these lanes. I don't know if the nav data is tricking it up versus what it's seeing. All right, we got a green. I'm gonna goose it just a little bit. Gave us the red hands. All right, we're gonna be turning into here. Looks like we're going to be going around the back. So they have the Walgreens here and the 7-Elevens around the back, so it is taking us the back route. It is clear. We're going to be following that truck there. It should be telling us that we have arrived at our destination here shortly. It's creeping through the parking lot. I'm keeping my eyes open, make sure no one's pulling out. All right, well, it got us here. It didn't really necessarily pull us into a parking spot or anything like that, but I'm gonna go ahead and cancel that navigation. We are back on with the new reroute. We've got the arrow on in the wrong direction. I hope we don't try to turn left. Let's see what beta does. There's no one behind me, so no one thinks I'm too crazy yet. But we have the left arrow because we just changed our navigation, but we are pulling out right. And that car, I'm gonna have to goose it. That car was kind of coming around a little fast. I think I did cancel beta as well. I do see the street light right here, and we just got the protected green. So even though this truck's blocking all the lights, we can still see that corner one, which is good. See if we can hold this line well. Tracking right behind the truck. Perfect entry into the lane. Looks like we're moving around for a faster flow of traffic. You can see all the different routes, or the way the navigation data is all kind of squirrely. I feel like that does make us get into the wrong lane sometimes. All right, we got the green light. See if we have any other routes here as we get closer. So it does show one route to go straight and then left, or this route to go left and straight. I'm curious though, if we leave it on this, if any new routes will pop up. Let's kind of keep it here on the bird's eye view, and we're gonna see if we get any other routes maybe to turn as we're getting closer to these streets. Beta cautiously watching these cars pulling out. Little slow down, kind of like what I would do. You just kind of lift off the accelerator and then get back on it. Got the yellow light. Way brake early there. Way too early. I don't know how we're gonna fix that. I don't know why it gets introduced, if it's like added or it's just part of the neural net. All right, we got the green light. Wonderful acceleration. With that type of acceleration, it makes me feel confident I could use this every day, everywhere. To the point where it accelerates and then traffic thinks you're really gonna get on it and they start following you. It's a different behavior today. Just that little tweak in acceleration makes a difference in the way the other cars and people respond to you, and the way the car is responding is pretty wild. All right, now he's going around. So at first he thought, okay, this guy's getting on it, we're gonna go, and then now we got our left lane change. Kind of a weird behavior here, moving in a little too early, although I do like the confidence, just one shot, get right into it. Just a little too early, but then again, too late is too late as well. I'd rather it be earlier than late, but the main thing is that when it changes lanes, it stays true and confident. It doesn't do two maneuvers to make the lane change. Got the protected green. Kind of slow around this green. Merged right over into the next lane as well. All right, see, that's that exact behavior that I don't like. It's got its blinker on. I was gonna make a lane change and it hesitated. It went in and then changed its mind. And that's what throws other drivers off. I think right now, that's probably the number one issue I see, is that hesitation, that 2 or 3 lane maneuver. All right, we've made it to our route. All right, guys, so that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. We got a few stops in there. I think I'm gonna do another video to Costco, maybe some highway driving on this stack as well. And we will see you on the next one.